Welcome back, my fellow assassins, to another WWE 2K19 Universe mode. We are here, NXT at Full Sail University in, of course, Orlando, Florida, and we're getting started with some tag team action. Blake and Murphy coming down to the ring, as I'll get to this match right after JoJo does her introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alexa Bliss at a combined weight of 447 pounds, Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake.
So hot off the table, of General Manager William Regal's desk, he signed off on a mini tournament to figure out new #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team Championships. But he said not really #1 contenders, because at NXT Takeover, American Alpha will defend their tag team titles against not one but two teams. The winner of this match here tonight between Blake and Murphy and DIY, and next week we'll have one more match between the Revival and TM61. And then those two teams will qualify, and it'll be a triple threat tag team match at NXT Takeover. So Blake and Murphy could be going to NXT Takeover, or it could be this team. That's right, that's Johnny Gargano, that's Tommaso Ciampa, it's DIY.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 409 pounds, Johnny Gargano and Thomas O. Ciampa, DIY.
And this is a huge opportunity, not only for Blake and Murphy, don't get me wrong, but for DIY, because DIY has yet to get one victory here in NXT. They've only had one match, and that match was against Ty Dillinger and Cedric Alexander before last takeover. And now they have a shot here tonight to, become, I guess, #1 contenders in a lack thereof a better term. So if they can get a win tonight over Blake and Murphy, they shot right into the NXT title shot at NXT Takeover in just 2 weeks' time. Well, the bell is rung, and we have the first official match here tonight underway. Of course, we have other matches here tonight. The NXT Women's Champion Nikki Bella will be in action, and the NXT Champion Kevin Owens will be in action in our main event against Cedric Alexander. Going to be an exciting main event here on NXT. But let's get to this match. Regarding NXT Takeover, William Regal had a lot on his plate. He had a lot of challenges that people set up. Of course, we have Sasha Banks challenging Nikki Bella for the Women's Championship at Takeover. We had Naomi challenge Becky Lynch for a match. He has to deal with the Baron Corbin and Cedric Alexander kind of situation that's going on. And, last week, Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura went into a double countout to figure out a #1 contender. So there's a whole lot of things that William Regal has on his plate. I've been told that he's figured out a way for this to be, kind of fair for all parties involved, with Shinsuke, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens. Whether that means a triple threat match or not, I'm not sure, but we'll figure out later on tonight. And now a tag into Buddy Murphy. And what a double team maneuver. That backbreaker and elbow to the chest area. Johnny Gargano is in a little bit of trouble. And of course, we talk about the ever-growing roster here on NXT. It just shows that these are very good teams who are trying to get into the title picture. Of course, American Alpha winning the tag titles a few weeks ago. And of course, Big Cass and Enzo being released from WWE, from NXT as a whole. I should say the other way, NXT, WWE as a whole. So there's pretty much no #1 contenders, no rival #1 contenders, excuse me. Well, wait a minute. DIY with double super kicks Tommaso Ciampa now inside the ring. Buddy Murphy back to his feet, though, and right into the corner goes Ciampa. What a knee right to the chin, and down goes Ciampa. And now Buddy Murphy picking him up by the beard. Look at the power of Murphy. Oh, what a backbreaker. And, oh, man. Double backbreaker from Ciampa. Now, going back to my point, of course, next week we will have a match between the Revival and TM61. The Revival getting a handicap win over Ty Dillinger a few weeks back, and TM61 getting a win last week over Aria Navar, excuse me, and Cole Quinn. So, of course, both those teams are on their winning ways, and something has to give next week. What a German suplex from Buddy Murphy, and he's feeling good right now. And Buddy Murphy now with a snapmare. Oh, what a counter by Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, and a knee right to the face. Kind of a receipt from what Buddy Murphy did earlier in that corner. And now Ciampa gonna lift him up maybe for a big time suplex. No, Murphy wiggles out of it. He's gonna bring Ciampa to the corner, and another knee. Battle of the knees between these two men here. And it looks like Buddy Murphy gonna go once more. Maybe this duo of backbreakers. This nice duet to the back. As Tommaso Ciampa's back must be hurting him by now. But Tommaso gets back to his feet, brings him to the corner, another knee. Again, like I said, battle of the knees between Ciampa and Murphy. Of course, Ciampa bringing him to his corner, now going to tag in Gargano. And we know what Ciampa are capable of. They could be a huge part of the NXT tag team scene. They already are, but I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine the lineups we can see at NXT Takeover? Wait a minute. Oh, God. What a power bomb by Murphy. Murphy with his very, very deceptive power. What a move. And Murphy now with a knee drop right across the face of Gargano. Gargano slipping out of the ring. Of course, all of these guys are ring veterans. Gargano and Ciampa have been doing this thing for a long time. Veterans of the game. They have made their way to WWE, to NXT to prove their craft here. Wait a minute. Oh, are we going to see a little bit of Murphy's Law? Yes, we are. Going for the pin here. Ciampa already knows Gargano is in trouble after that move. And now, oh, a little double team maneuver there by Blake and Murphy. And Tommaso now going to work over, Blake with a backbreaker, and down goes Blake. And now Gargano with a DDT on the Murphy. And of course, you see Alexa Bliss on the outside in the corner of Blake and Murphy. Always has to be a factor here in these types of matches, big time matches. Lawn dart by Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano now feeling it with a drop kick. And of course, you see, just like I said, Alexa Bliss distracting the referee, but to no avail. Johnny Gargano was not going for a pin. He's going to work over Buddy Murphy once more. And hyper extending that shoulder. The body was not supposed to contort in that sort of way. Now into the corner. And Buddy Murphy works out of it. Nice cutter there by Gargano. And now hooks the leg. Blake is getting inside the ring. Thought his partner might be in trouble. But Murphy is able to kick out even before a 2. Now Buddy Murphy trying to fight back here. DIY has been in control for the last few minutes of this match. You can see they've been working a minute. Wait a minute. And what kind of move was that? And now Buddy Murphy, taunting, but that leads to Gargano. Oh, man, tagging in Ciampa, but to no avail. As Buddy Murphy now he's feeling it now, coming with a comeback here off the ropes. And a nice kick right to the face. And Buddy Murphy, I don't think he needs a tag right now. He's been in the ring for most of this match. Oh, kitchen sink. But, look at this. Counter by Murphy. It seems like Ciampa was about to go on a roll, but Murphy just one step one step ahead of Ciampa. Now gonna go for the cover. Gargano back to his feet. Oh, he's gonna try to save Ciampa, but Ciampa able to kick out. Now wait a minute, another reverse DDT, and look at this, Alexa Bliss welcoming in a chair. And that could be a factor quick in this match. Could change the tides. Oof. Depends on who uses it though. Wait a minute. Now Murphy waiting for Ciampa to get up here. Another Murphy's Law incoming. Could he land on a chair? And now, oh. He might have caught a little bit of it, but not much. As now a cover, not a tag. Cover, just a 2 count though. And now finally a tag into Blake. Now Blake, now gonna bring him to the corner, and big time splash there. Oh, sorry, to go back to my point earlier. Oh, a submission. What a submission by Blake. The lineups that could potentially be at NXT Takeover, American Alpha could be defending the titles against any combination of these 4 teams, whether it be DIY and the Revival, or DIY and TM61, or could be, oh wait a minute, meeting in the middle, that super kick and knee, and the ref knock over. What the hell's going on? Oh, Alexa Bliss now distracting the referee, but I mean, the referee was slow to begin with. I don't know what was going on there. Now look at this. Oh, Tommaso Ciampa gonna go for some trifecta of German suplexes. Oh man, and now look at this. Gargano with a rolling dice there, and Gargano has Wesley Blake exactly where he wants him, but now, oh, what a super kick, and down goes Blake. Now Ciampa dealing with Murphy, and look at this. And Gargano with the super kick. Buddy Murphy on the outside grabbing a chair, but again the ref is slow on the count, but it doesn't matter. And DIY gets the win here tonight, and they are moving on to NXT TakeOver.
Here are your winners, Johnny Gargano and Thomas DIY.
So DIY, the first official team to challenge the American Alpha at NXT TakeOver. The next week, we're going to see this match. The Revival take on TM61, and the winner of that will be put into the match as well. It's going to be a triple threat tag team matchup. But here we go, as we have some new blood here on NXT.
Making her way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, Dana Brooke.
Now earlier I said that NXT Women's Champion Nikki Bella will be in action, and this is exactly who her opponent is. New blood here, Dana Brooke, the powerhouse that is Dana Brooke. She is beautiful and dangerous, and she has some power. So Nikki Bella is in for a challenge here tonight, and we've been hearing that Nikki Bella has a retort, has a statement to say to Sasha Banks. I'm hearing that we're going to potentially hear that after this match. And Dana Brooke looks like she's ready to make her debut here in NXT as she awaits the Women's Champion. And of course, you can already tell she loves the way she looks. She loves the power that she has, and she loves to boast about it. And right now, she has a chance to put it to the test and, you know, come out the winner over the NXT Women's Champion. And here she comes. Nikki Bella, the NXT Women's Champion.
And her opponent from Scottsdale, Arizona, the NXT Women's Champion, Nikki Bella.
And honestly, I can't even remember a time where Nikki Bella wasn't the Women's Champion here in NXT/WWE. She's had a firm grip, a vice grip on that title ever since winning it at WrestleMania in a triple threat match. And of course, last takeover was another triple threat match between Naomi, Sasha Banks, and herself, where she did win that match. And of course, she has Sasha Banks looming with that challenge over her head. Will that play a mental factor in this match? We'll have to see. But right now, Nikki Bella is in a match with Dana Brooke here tonight, one-on-one. Can Dana Brooke pull a rabbit out of the hat and get a huge upset here in this match? We'll have to find out as a collar and elbow tie-up to start off the match. And now Nikki Bella pushes Dana Brooke into the corner. Dana Brooke, clean break. And Dana Brooke wants to put in a good first impression here, not only to the NXT universe, but to William Regal, our NXT general manager. So, of course, if Dana Brooke manages to get a win here tonight, I mean, that means that she could be in the running for a future women's title shot. I mean, it's only natural progression from there, as now Nikki Bella, actually Dana Brooke misses her shot, and now gonna use a little bit of her power to send Nikki Bella into the ropes. And will we see a clean break here? No! Nikki Bella is the one to do a little cheap shot. Now a neck breaker, and she's in the driver's seat. A little bit of dirty tactics here from Nikki Bella. But, clothesline from Dana Brooke, and she gets back to her feet. And Nikki Bella manages to get over that knee, or around that knee, is Dana Brooke now with a big clothesline and sends down the champ. And of course, one person certainly interested in this match is Sasha Banks, who has challenged Nikki Bella for a match at NXT Takeover for that Women's Championship. And of course, so many mental factors going into this match for Nikki Bella. She obviously has that challenge looming over her head, and if she does has that challenge looming, play a mental factor, that could lead to Nikki Bella slipping up, and that leads to a victory for Dana Brooke. And what will that do? What will that do to the psyche of Nikki Bella? Nikki Bella looks okay right now. She hits a flying forearm. Now cover, but just a 1 count. As now Nikki gonna bring her to the corner. Looks like no, Dana Brooke with a few elbows. And Brooke gonna bring Nikki Bella to the corner. Oh, looking for a forearm, but you can see how Dana Brooke is so green right now. Oh, nice shot there, right to the knee. You can see Dana Brooke is not on all cylinders right now, not running on all cylinders. She misses that huge forearm in the corner, but looks like it hasn't affected her too much. And she's now working over the arm of the champion. Now cover by Dana Brooke, but no. Dana Brooke looking for a kick, but Nikki Bella with a huge clothesline. And sends Dana Brooke to the outside. Nikki Bella, no wasted movement, goes right after Brooke on the outside. As the referee starts the count, in a 2 count here. Dana Brooke reverses. Now has Nikki Bella on the outside, and Nikki Bella, another mental factor is, trying to prevent any injuries before takeover. And now Dana Brooke puts Nikki into the corner. Nikki with a reversal and a knee. Tonight's all about knees apparently, is now Nikki Bella gonna wait for Dana Brooke to get back to her feet. And look at this! The rack attack! New and improved rack attack. That could be it. Dana Brooke in a lot of trouble here. And I was about to say that's it, but Dana Brooke gets the shoulder up. She knows how much. Oh, look at this. Nikki Bella, doing some push-ups right in front of Dana Brooke, almost taunting. Dana Brooke is, kind of boasting about her figure. And now Dana Brooke back on the offense here. Is Dana Brooke gonna switch Nikki Bella over? What is this? Snap mare. Off the ropes. And, oh, nice moon. Not actually a moonsault. That's a cartwheel. Don't know my gymnastics, apparently. But now Dana Brooke going to wait for Nikki Bella to get back to her feet. And now look at this. And Dana Brooke with a landslide. Covers, but oh, another amateur move by Dana Brooke. Nikki Bella's foot was underneath the bottom rope. And this match continues. And now Nikki Bella with a back breaker. Nikki Bella looking for the fans for support. So the fans rally on here. No, nice clothesline, nice double clothesline into the crescent kick. And oh! And well, talk about knees. That's a big one right there, right to the noggin of Dana Brooke. And that could be it. Dana Brooke, has she got anything left? 2-3-0. Nikki Bella with a fantastic win here tonight. Nikki Bella with a victory. And Dana Brooke put on a good showing. I don't think she was up to par with the champion, but she put in a good showing here tonight. That's a good first step for her NXT career. And Dana Brooke obviously disappointed, but she can't be mad about her performance here tonight. And it looks like Nikki Bella is going to grab a mic. Let's see what she has to say.
Sasha, I heard you a few weeks ago talking trash about how I don't deserve the title I wear around my waist. How my days are numbered. Well, let me tell you something about days and numbers. 5 months. 150 days. 5 months I've held this title and bowed challenger after challenger and still came out as champ. Last takeover was no different. You lost, Sasha. You lost that triple threat match. Now, you can say you weren't pinned or submitted, but in the grand scheme of things, I am still the NXT Women's Champion. And will be till my last dying breath. You can bring your technicalities, your excuses, and whatever else you have, because I have no problem shutting your mouth once and for all. So I accept your challenge for TakeOver, Sasha. And once again, you will lose. You will once again be a name in the list of people I defeat and cement my reign as one of the greatest women's champions ever.
Well, that's it. Nikki Bella has accepted the challenge for TakeOver with Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks will now challenge Nikki Bella for the NXT Women's Championship. What a huge match for TakeOver. And here it is right here. Already signed off by General Manager William Regal. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Sasha Banks versus Nikki Bella for the NXT Women's Championship at TakeOver Orlando. We move on to more women's action here. A tag team match is actually going to occur in the women's division.
On the way to the ring, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the Iconics.
Now this match actually stemming from something that happened backstage earlier tonight, where Aaliyah would come up to Natalya, and Natalya has pretty much had Aaliyah under her wing for a few weeks now. And Natalya obviously getting the better of Peyton Royce a few weeks back when NXT went down under in Australia, where we recruited some Australian talent, such as Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, along with TM61. And Peyton Royce and Billie Kay came up to Natalya and Aaliyah and said they were pretty much just a joke. They pretty much didn't matter here in the women's division, and that the Iconics are here to reign over their parade. So obviously, Natalya and Aaliyah, not quite sure what to make of the Iconics name. So tonight, they made a little name of their own. So you'll see in just a second what they came up with JoJo's in. Yeah, there it is.
And Natalya.
So Natalya and Aaliyah making fun of the kind of quirky name of Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the Iconics, with their little quirky name of their own, Natalya and Aaliyah. So a little quirky name there, but this match obviously stemming from something backstage, and you know, these two teams just putting a little pent-up frustration between the two. So obviously Aaliyah looking up to Natalya as her mentor right now, and then obviously Peyton Royce and Billie Kay coming to NXT looking for the first win here, and we will see in this tag team match what will happen as if Billie Kay in her actual debut here in NXT, and Peyton Royce, can she? There you go, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Seems they're on the same page. Can Peyton Royce and Billie Kay work together better as a team than Peyton Royce did one-on-one against Natalya a few weeks back? So Aaliyah, now Peyton Royce coming out strong with the cross body. And of course, Aaliyah has been super impressive here in the few months she's been in WWE. But obviously, she's still green here in NXT, so she's been looking up to a veteran in the business such as Natalya, and has been learning quickly. And this match will prove just how much she's learned from Natalya. And now, look at this. Reverse DDT on the outside. Peyton Royce with a kick to the midsection. And now both these women on the outside just battling over and over. Reversal after reversal. Strike after strike. And now a 5 count. Now off of the LED apron goes Peyton Royce. Up to a 6 count is the ref. And Aaliyah throws Peyton Royce back into the ring into a 7 count. And of course, obviously, we've seen what Peyton Royce is all about with the match against Natalya. We have no kind of footage to work on with Billie Kay. We'll have to see what Billie Kay brings to the table here in the women's division. And nice double hip toss, excuse me, from Natalya. You know, there's no good way to say that. Natalya. I mean, you want to say Natalya, but it's like Natalia. It doesn't matter. It's a quirky name. Doesn't matter. It's probably a one-off name. We'll see. Now, Natalya inside the ring. As Peyton Royce brings Natalya to the corner, but Natalya working hard to fight back here. And now picks up Peyton Royce, but Peyton Royce with a DDT. And here we go, tagging to Billie Kay. This is our first taste of what Billie Kay has to offer here. Natalya with an Irish whip, and that's not a good first sign. It's a stiff elbow right to the chin, and down goes Kay. And now, nice bullplex from Natalya. Of course, Natalya, a former Divas champion, of course, women's champion in that line of champions, but she has a lot to offer here in NXT. And of course, training the young guns, the young laddies, or lassies, I guess you'd say, coming up in the system. And, you know, she's always in the mix. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Billie Kay with a gory bomb. All right. I guess now we can see what Billie Kay brings to the table with a gory bomb. But like I said, Natalya is always in that running for the women's championship. You never count out the Queen of Hearts. But right now, she's... thought maybe she should go for the corner. She was trying to go for the corner, but Billie Kay with a few elbows of her own. And now big time Hurricane Rana. So Billie Kay showing off some of her moves here and brings Natalya to the corner. Good move, bringing her out of the Natalya corner. And now Billie Kay just trying to out-wrestle Natalya here. I don't know if that's a smart move. Natalya, pretty much the best technical wrestler, best wrestler in general, I think, in the whole women's division. I don't think there's any dispute about that. And oh my God. What a rolling forearm there by Natalya. And she tries to drag Billie Kay's carcass, pretty much dead weight. Billie Kay might be knocked out after that rolling elbow. But, oh, jawbreaker onto Aaliyah. And now look at this, Billie Kay. Oh, snowplow! That modified brainbuster. And Billie Kay somehow just bringing out all these moves out. Big boot straight to the face. Billie Kay is absolutely incredible with these moves. Natalya gets inside the ring in quick fashion here. Look at that, Peyton Royce. Oh, with a Widow's Peak. Well, we saw the Gory Bomb earlier. Now a Widow's Peak. And the Iconics bringing out some very fashionable moves here. Some high-hitting, high-impact moves. And Aaliyah not down just yet. And now Aaliyah waiting for Billie Kay to get up. And now clothesline. Another clothesline. Ducks the line into a super kick. And that's how you get back inside this match. With a kick like that now. Natalya. I keep wanting to say Natalya. But Aaliyah. Now waiting for Billie Kay to get up. What do we see here? Aaliyah through the ropes with a neck breaker. Very nice. Very fluid. And Billie Kay has no sense of where she is right now. Now look at this. Aaliyah brings her over into the knee. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. No, not even a 2 count. Peyton Royce able to get in quick fashion and able to break it up. Now going for a scoop in the slam. Hits it. And now look at this. Aaliyah just taunting Billie Kay here. Billie Kay obviously showing us here in the NXT universe that she is no slouch. She brings out the huge moves here. And now Peyton Royce and Natalya back in action here. As both get tagged in. Oh, looking for a big elbow there. But Natalya with a big drop kick. Natalya now going to bring her back into the corner here. We can see a double team move. No. Peyton Royce. Oh. Go for a drop kick of her own. Natalya one step ahead. When you're a technician that, like Natalya, you know how to reverse each and every move. And now big time back suplex by Peyton Royce. And of course, Peyton Royce loves to talk trash. The Iconics in general love to talk trash. And try to play some mind games. Try to get under the skin of their opponents. And now Peyton Royce gonna go for a pin. Natalya right there. I mean, Aaliyah. They're so close together. Their names are so familiar, so similar. And now look at this. Very nice counter by Natalya. Peyton Royce with a European uppercut. And now, oh, nice. Oh, are we gonna see the three amigos here? 2 suplexes. And now, look at this. Oh, hooks it into a fisherman. And now, you cover 2, and that's it. Billie Kay takes care of Aaliyah, and the Iconics get their first win in NXT against impressive competition.
Your winners, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the Iconics.
Well, the Iconics bringing out the big guns in the tag team match and get their first win here in NXT against a former Divas champion and probably the hottest prospect in the women's division. And they have sent a message to the women's division, did the Iconics. They're a force to be reckoned with. But speaking of forces to be reckoned with, Kevin Owens, the NXT champion, is in action next in our main event against Cedric Alexander. A hard-hitting, hell of a matchup, hell of a main event up next. Let's get to it. And here comes Cedric Alexander, a man on the rise here in NXT. Could be a future champion who's been having his issues with Baron Corbin recently, and we'll get to that right after this introduction.
Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
we can now confirm that William Regal has signed off on a Falls Count Anywhere match between Baron Corbin and Cedric Alexander. This feud has been going on for about 2 months now, and they're going to go head-to-head, one-on-one at NXT Orlando in a Falls Count Anywhere match. This feud is going to end at NXT TakeOver, but tonight, Cedric Alexander has one more guy to get through, and that is the NXT Champion. And there is the champ himself.
And his opponent, from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, the NXT Champion, Kevin Owens.
And you want to talk about announcements? How about this one? NXT TakeOver for the #1 contendership. Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura, one more time at NXT TakeOver. There will be a winner, and there will be a new #1 contender. But I've also been hearing that Kevin Owens, even though the #1 contendership match will happen at TakeOver, he's going to defend that NXT Championship in a match at TakeOver. We do not know who his opponent is just yet, but I am hearing that it's going to be announced later on tonight. Actually, after this match. This match is the main event. So let's see what Cedric can do against the NXT champion, the unstoppable Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens comes out, but no! Cedric catches him with a clothesline. So for right now, Kevin Owens doesn't have to face either Samoa Joe or Shinsuke Nakamura. Dodges that type of bullet, but he will have to defend that championship against a certain someone at NXT TakeOver. Again, we don't know who it is. It could be a newcomer to the roster. It could be a legend for all we know. It could be a part of Raw or SmackDown. But NXT General Manager, wait a minute. Oh, nice Russian leg sweep, an arm trapped Russian leg sweep. We hear that William Regal is announcing it here tonight. And a nice clothesline there. So you want to talk about mental factors in the match. Kevin Owens has to focus on Cedric here tonight. But the obviously looming factor of a new contender for that championship for TakeOver right after this match. And oh, what a super kick by Cedric. Kevin Owens was also going for a super kick, but Cedric able to be a little quicker. And now Owens gets advantage here. And right into the apron goes Cedric Alexander. And Cedric Alexander, a man who's been, not crazy in the type of wins and losses situation. But you know what? He's been in a rivalry with Baron Corbin for 2 months now, ever since before last TakeOver, where Baron Corbin would attack Cedric Alexander after his match, which would lead to Shinsuke Nakamura debuting, and then obviously the rest is history from there. But Cedric is always on the path to prove himself. Especially, just getting attacked by Baron Corbin before that tag team match he had with Ty Dillinger, and was going to face The Revival, and couldn't make that match because of Baron Corbin. Then the next week, Cedric Alexander attacked Baron Corbin. So, this back and forth feud between these two guys. I mean, Cedric Alexander could put out a huge win at TakeOver and put himself on the map here in NXT. And oh, Kevin Owens going for a super kick, misses that. Cedric now going to take advantage in the driver's seat. Oh, misses that drop kick. And now Kevin Owens now going to go for a little Michinoku driver. Sends Cedric right into the mat. And you see Cedric writhing in pain. So a big match here for Cedric Alexander. His first TakeOver matchup at NXT TakeOver Orlando. Oh, nice shot there by Cedric. And he wants to put on a good showing here. He cannot afford a loss. Don't get me wrong. Nice armbar takedown into the knees. But he obviously wants to prove to the NXT Universe he's deserving of that spot at TakeOver. There's so many guys coming in, like Cassius Ohno, like Lio Rush, like Andrade. You know, these guys want the spot that Cedric Alexander is getting at TakeOver. So Cedric has to prove, and no, nice Hurricane Rana. I mean, he certainly has the talent, don't get me wrong, but he has to prove that he has to hang with the big boys here. And now, speaking of big boys, the most probably athletic big boy we have here, Kevin Owens, the NXT champion, now waiting for Cedric to get back to his feet. And go over a big cross body. Hooks the leg. That could be it. 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. And Cedric has a lot in the tank. Like I said, Kevin Owens, the undefeated Kevin Owens. Now codebreaker by Cedric. And Cedric is feeling it from the crowd here. And a nice clothesline. Another clothesline. Cedric now in the corner with a big splash. Now off the ropes, ducks the line, and a nice clothesline with a kip up, and Cedric is on absolute fire. Well, I was going to say Kevin Owens is absolutely unstoppable. He's unbeatable for the ever since he became NXT champion. Now, wait a minute. Cedric waiting for Kevin Owens to get back to his feet. Springboard. Oh! And just shortcoming on that springboard clothesline, but still dazed is Kevin. No, playing a little possum maybe. And oh, nice eye of the hurricane. And down goes Cedric. But what if Cedric gets the upset win here tonight? What would that do to the psyche of Kevin Owens? Unbeatable. Like I said, ever since winning that NXT championship, and then Cedric gets a upset victory. Especially just 2 weeks away from NXT TakeOver against a mystery opponent. There's so many factors going into this match for both of these guys. Cedric going after the arm now. Gonna go for a quick cover. 1, 2, no. Kevin Owens with a 2 count. And oh, nice drop kick to the back of the neck. And Kevin Owens has to get back in this match desperately. And this is exactly how you do it off the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb. And that could be it for Alexander, just like that. No! Cedric Alexander getting the shoulder up. Well, Alexander certainly bringing his A game here tonight, kicking out of the pop-up powerbomb. He knows how much of a huge opportunity this is. To even get a non-title victory over the NXT champion is huge. Especially with a, not great... Wait a minute, hold on. Cedric. What a kick to the chest. With a not-so-great record here at NXT. I mean, he could get a victory. It would certainly help him here tonight. Oh, Kevin Owens not going to make it easy. It's a stiff elbow. Oh, elbow right back by Cedric. And there's the clothesline. He didn't get all of it, I think. But now Owens back to his feet. Owens now picks up Cedric. Gonna go for that swinging neck breaker. And going for the pin. Hooks the leg. 2, no. And now another code breaker by... I was going to say Chris Jericho. But it's by Cedric Alexander. Oh, nice clothesline there. And you can never, obviously, count out the NXT champion. I mean, say what you will about his personality, his attitude, but what it all comes down to is how he defends that title. And he has defended that title so gracefully. Defeating Samoa Joe at last TakeOver. No. And now look at this. Taunting by Kevin Owens, and you get a downward spiral for your troubles, Owens. Oh. And come TakeOver, Samoa Joe could be that #1 contender once again. But of course, Shinsuke Nakamura, the undefeated Shinsuke Nakamura. How is that going to work out? Something has to give at TakeOver. Will Shinsuke continue his winning ways, or Samoa Joe get back to the throne and try to defeat Kevin Owens at Shinsuke's expense? And now once again, Cedric, I think maybe he's going to go for the springboard clothesline once more. Can he hit it this time? Kevin Owens seems to be a little closer, and Cedric still cannot hit that. And now he's going to go to the apron. Maybe he's going to go for another one, but Owens, and no, he thinks twice of it. But Cedric not done with Owens just yet. Oh, missing that drop kick. And these vital mistakes, these critical mistakes by Cedric are going to cost him this match for sure. You cannot mess things up. And now, what is this? Owens gets out of it. I did not know what Cedric was going to go for. Seemed like a big-time maneuver, but Owens just a desperate pin. But Cedric able to get the shoulder up. What a main event this match is. These two guys leaving it out in the ring as we speak, and Kevin Owens wants a breather. And now he had a quick breather. Back inside the ring. Wants to keep Cedric on the ground here, on the mat, but no. Now he's going to wait for Cedric to get back to his feet. Going to go for maybe another pop-up power bomb. And that could be it. 2, 3, and Kevin Owens still unbeatable. Still a step above the others. And Kevin Owens is your victor. And Kevin Owens goes into TakeOver in 2 weeks with his head held high. But who will he face? Who will he face? Cedric, obviously disappointed, but oh, wait a minute. Kevin Owens? Oh, God. And now Kevin Owens not done. And, oh, right off the apron. Come on, Owens. The match is over. You won. What does this prove? Oh, right into the stairs. Well, somebody has to stop this. Well, wait a minute. Well, we know that music. It's the perfect 10. It's Ty Dillinger. Is he the man? Is he the man who will face Kevin Owens at TakeOver? Well, we heard that the announcement was going to be made after the match. Is he the challenger, or is he just helping on his friend Cedric? Well, Cedric has been helped to the back. And Ty Dillinger going straight to Kevin Owens here. Kevin Owens wants nothing to do. He's already outside the ring. But Ty Dillinger. This crowd certainly behind the perfect 10. What did this mean? What does this mean? And now Ty Dillinger inside the ring. Kevin Owens outside. Kevin Owens wants nothing to do with Ty Dillinger here. Owens saying, "What are you doing out here?" And Kevin Owens, just like the rest of us, like the rest of us, wants to know if he's the challenger. Ty Dillinger, I have no idea. Huh. It's certainly interesting here. Kevin Owens going back to the back here as he's up the ramp. Oh, well, I'm just getting word. Ty Dillinger is the #1 contender. He will face Kevin Owens at NXT Takeover for the NXT Championship. What a main event for the show. Ty Dillinger will have a shot to gain the NXT Championship from the unbeatable Kevin Owens. Well, guys, that's it for me. The NXT Takeover card is mind-blowing. It's absolutely incredible. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, evening, night. And guys, I'll see you on SmackDown. Take care, my fellow assassins.